like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Oh right, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your minds like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm avoiding your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you need. While you chase the crumbs and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on the day. You said I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I've got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no end in sight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm owning your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see, you're confused trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you've got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Stuck with Daddy for life. I'm Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
I see. There is no sound. Good to see you. No sound. I wish I could read lips too. I could boomer the hell out of this if I wanted to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. That's much better. That's much better. Yes. Good to see you. Oh man. Oh man. And you guys could have let me go all night and I probably wouldn't have even noticed it. Maybe not. You wonderful, wonderful person. You gifted out 10 memberships, and I know we had no sound there, but it should have come back by now. And thank you very much. Maybe not. This is for you.
Welcome to the
Shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery. 'cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, vulgar, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and buggery. Ah, yes. We have sound again. It's there. It's there. It's good to see you, everybody. Shizzy is now, yes, Jeremy Hills is now offering a $1,000 reward for anyone that knows where Stupid Dave is at. And I mean, even him, if he just comes and accepts service, it would be amazing how that happens. No sound. Hey, everyone. Yes, we got sound. It's muted. Remember, for 7 months. No sound. Good to see you. Welcome, Ray. I love it. Yes, I can boomer every so often. And tonight was the night for me to boomer the ever living, well, whatever you want to call it, out of it. There you go. Thank you. You got the star right there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shazzy. Muted. Yes. Start over. No, I wasn't saying anything important now. I was just saying, welcome all you fine people, all 293 people. Reach over there, hit that thumbs up, love it, share it around. We are going to have a little bit of fire tonight, and we have more on the story, because it is such a long tale. I mean, whenever you do like 8-hour streams, what happens? But you're going to get a nice long story written about you. How is everyone doing? Hot enough for you? Oh, actually, it has been moderate. It has been moderate, and I have been enjoying the weather. It's been really, really nice. They probably will find him quick. I mean, here's the thing. If you want to sit there and brag about, oh, serve me, then why do you have a problem? Just send it out an email. Send out an email and say, here's my service. If you got no problems with it, then do it. I guess that's just too difficult. Please don't threaten us with having to read lips. That woman is hard to look at. No, different woman. I said there is actually a woman out there with 2 vajayjays. I would bet that her gynecologist is quite confused. It's a shizzy Sunday. Yes, it is a shizzy Sunday. Now, I mentioned, and other people have mentioned this. I believe Tug, Megan, Jeremy, Shockit. I mean, everybody has mentioned this. And I decided to go pull up these particular documents because there was a lot of, you don't know what you're talking about. How's it go? You don't know. I can't do vocal fry. Sorry. It just sounds like somebody that's like trying to take a dump. And I'm having a hard time. It's just, we have to talk about my eulogy a little bit better. Well, yeah, we'll get it. Now I have sound. Yes, you have sound. So there was these documents that came out and it was everyone's talked about it. Everyone has mentioned it, saying, well, it's because my parents are so evil. Well, and here is I said, you know what? I want to go ahead and pull these just to give you an idea of the kind of interrogatories that were coming out in 2023. And here's the first one right here. Did you text the following statement to the plaintiff's husband's cell phone number directed at the plaintiff on or around December 16th, 2023, containing the following words? Leslie, the way you have and continue to treat yourself, friends, and family is outrageous and disgusting. Keep Mike's lifelong friends out of your manic episodes. Now, if you're wondering what this is all about and you're just curious, well, that would be Lips creating a lawsuit against her own family. I mean, if you want to do that because they're doing something horrible, but is it really necessary to drag them into some beef that you've got because they don't want to deal with your craziness. Things like this. Did you make the following statement about the plaintiff on or about May 29, 2023? Hi, this is Leslie Federico's mom. My daughter has lost her mind and needs treatment. Your brother has done nothing. She is currently making prawn online that anyone can see. I cannot believe Leslie's husband is allowing this. I have tried to get her treatment, but he stops any attempt. She has lost her mind. I will call DCF for the children unless he does something. Her husband is allowing this. The poor children. Now, you know, whenever you hear these 911 calls coming out, you have to remember that these are the kind of, because I've heard that there's quite a few of them. And this is her own family looking at concern for the child, wondering what in the hell is going on over there. We've got these issues and nobody seems to want to handle them. They're just looking at it like, okay, well, what do we do here? What do we do now? Things like this right here that say, did you imply or state the following in November 19, 2023? Your wife is harassing us again. This is and was the final straw. As she blocked us on everything, please tell her that this is being taken into the hands of law enforcement now because we don't know what else to do. You will probably be seeing the lawsuit tomorrow or this week. She is also threatening Ye's life in the email she sent to me from your address. Please go read it. I know Ye will never actually read any of that, but it's the threat in there that's about Ye dying that is worrying me. And I'll be taking that up with authorities. Did you state or imply in the following statement to her husband? I warned you both to stop harassing me and my family. You are continuing to do so. You are both mentally unstable. These emails you are sending are proving you to be mentally unstable. I'm going to higher ups with all of the documentation of each time you've contacted me. I will also be telling them that alcohol is involved each time you contact me. Mike told me that you have a problem with alcohol, and that is how he defends your actions when you do this. I don't care if you're drunk. You're harassing me. I've already told you very nicely to stop. I gave you 3 warnings now. My kindness is being taken for weakness. I'm clearly, and I'm not weak. I don't know why you're digging deeper holes for yourself. And I want to say this is the problem that you're running into with a lot of the anti-what the hell's ecosystem. They have this propensity to reach out to you via emails, through text, through posts, they'll do it through the internet. And whenever you tell them, stop, I don't know what your issue is, we're talking about something that is not even relevant to this, they want to all of a sudden start in on these damn emails. I swear, that dumbass emails me at least once, maybe twice a week. And I see that their emails are coming in, but I just put them in my spam folder. I mean, it's like, why? Why are you reaching out to me? You're not providing any sort of conversation. Do you think you're going to try to convince anybody of anything that you're doing is worthwhile? How much are you being paid? How much did Fleesa pay you? How much how much of Lynette's money got paid to you? That's what I'm curious about. How much of that money that went to Fleesa to fleece everybody, how much of that money got paid off to paint chips, to Volpe? I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to see that they've been cashing those checks over there? Hey, come on, we need your help on bringing these guys down. You know, if we get enough people talking about this could become YouTube famous. Isn't that what Bubbles wants? He wants to become YouTube famous. I mean, I don't know what it is. Hey, Traveling Fools became a YouTube member. Well, it's not that he became a YouTube member. He just became a member yet again. Thank you, Fools. Yo, yo, yo. I hope you're doing wonderful things today. Yeah, Traveling Fools has a nice channel. He does some trivia. He's got some fun, great, kind people over there. And if you haven't checked him out, go check out Traveling Fools. He is good people. And he's in Georgia also. Good people. Go check him out. Hey, Travel Fools, welcome back. And what do we got here? Fleece is now more like it. Fleece, yeah. I'm just pointing out, these are public documents. These are the things that she filed. These are the things that she filed trying to bring down her own family. It's not like I sit there and I'm reaching out to these people and they're telling me these things that they're saying. These are things that she posted into court documents. I already told you very nicely to stop. I gave you 3 warnings now. My kindness is being taken for weakness. Clearly, I am not weak. I don't know why you are digging deeper holes for yourself. Please take care of your 3 children instead of texting me. I've never known a mother of 3 to have so much free time. Does this not sound familiar? Also, I was going to bite my tongue, but since you guys don't know why I should, you have some nerve talking to Kenny. You don't know who Kenny is. Hey, kill Kenny. Like that after he pays you to go out to law school and was always kind to you and your kids. You should be so ashamed. It makes you wonder what the messages are that she's sending out that you're not seeing. These are the things that she's throwing up there. No different than she did during her lawsuit against Tug, Meg, and Jeremy, J-Hip, and John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10. It's no different. What kind of things did she throw up there? It makes you wonder what's going to be in those 911 calls. Because if she's talking about her internet getting cut off, you know that's her main source of communication is through the internet. So what exactly is the internet going to show? What are those 911 calls going to show? Do you think she's starting to worry a little bit? And I haven't even stopped yet. Let's see, right here. Next one. Did you imply the following statement during a phone call with plaintiff's husband? The plaintiff called the DCF report against herself as part of a strategy he had planned to divorce her husband. The plaintiff knew DCF was coming and why she had her house clean. How do I know these allegations against the plaintiff are not true? Did you imply the following statement in a voicemail you left on plaintiff's husband's phone? The plaintiff is trying to estrange the plaintiff's husband from his parents and brothers. These are things that she filed in 2023. Do you think that these kinds of actions are going to go away? Do you think it's going to stop? Do you think there's going to be more? I mean, this is unhinged stuff. Then her own family is saying, hey, we've got these issues that she's doing. Hey, how you doing, Calvin? How you doing? Good to see you, Calvin. Is anyone getting the body cam footage from the internet? Police call. I mean, that would be really interesting to see. That was just one from what we heard tonight. Jeremy says there's going to be even more 911 calls. I wonder what those 911 calls are going to be. Doesn't it make you wonder? What kind of 911 calls did she make about Tug, about Megan, about Jeremy? Bonnie Aaron, good to see you. Hey, Calvin, good to see you. Good to see you. Killdozer, maybe. And I mean, like I said, I am not done. Did you imply or state the following statement to any third party on or about November 3rd? The plaintiff called DCF report. Plaintiff knew her DCF was coming. Why she had her house cleaned. How do I know the allegations against her are not true? Did you state or imply the following statements to the plaintiff in the presence of her husband on December 4th? We're talking close to Christmas. When everybody, family is coming together, people are supposed to be kind to one another, or at least try to be kind to one another. The plaintiff always wanted to estrange her husband from his family, and she is finally getting what she wants. I came here from New York to make sure my brother wasn't dead. I will call the police for wellness checks daily. Your mother and I are worried about you and your mental health. Why don't you speak to your mother? See, these are the crazy things that she was pulling on her own family, It's not like this was just some random stranger on the interwebs. If she's going to act this way toward her own family, how is she going to act towards other people? What is her behavior going to be towards people that are complete strangers on the internet? Do you think that any of what she does is believable? Do you think that this is a lawsuit she brought against her own family? Do you not think that she is going to have the same kind of crap that she does against Jeremy, against Tuck, against Megan, against Jay Hitt, against me, against anybody else that she feels jilted against, for pointing out the kind of crap that she is posting, that she is putting out on the internet? Did you imply or state the following statements? And I will tell you right now, this is against her own family. Did you imply or state the following statements? Plaintiff is a disbarred attorney. Plaintiff is an alcoholic. Plaintiff abuses drugs and or prescription. Plaintiff is mentally ill and refusing treatment. Plaintiff harms her children. These are things that she's putting into court documents. Describe the purpose of your email to the plaintiff's husband where you state the following, the plaintiff being her. Funny, you put Michael and I, dysfunctional marriage, in the same sentence, but you're not talking about yourself. Major number one, most dysfunctional marriage I've seen. Right after you and Michael were married back in 2012, I remember visiting in Florida. You and Michael were arguing and he drove home to try and help you. We ran into you in the drive home. Mike tried to get out of the car to talk to you, and you drove onto a lawn and tried to run him over. That was my very first memory of a crazy thing you did. Then it got worse from there. Somehow, every other month, there was some issue with you always having a meltdown and then texting my uncle, harassing text messages. It's almost as if you guys don't understand that you're adults and need to deal with your own problems. Other adults cannot help you, and you cannot drag other adults into your own problems, as you started to do in early 2012. 2013. By the way, all those texts are still on file. This is her own family talking about her, and she can't even handle this. I can go on and on for days, truthfully, about how you've harassed my family for years. I understand you have bipolar disorder because Michael explained this to us in great detail. Michael is making excuses for her. Michael is saying, listen, she's got bipolar disorder. You just have to bear with her. She'll get over this stuff. Can you imagine the situation that Michael's in with the kind of crap that she's pulling? Explain this to us in great detail the last time I saw him. For that, I'm sorry, but you need to be doing what the doctor tells you. Take your medication. Otherwise, you're hurting yourself and your family. How far is she going to push her insanity on other people? Hey, Rosalind, good to see you. Oh, look. Rosalind, You know what? I'm going to send you an invite because you always deserve one. I'm going to send it over to your Twitter because you're absolutely amazing. If you don't know who Rosalind is, make sure you guys show that lady some love because she deserves every bit of it. There we go. If you're available, you don't have to show up if you're not available. I know how it is. There we go. I missed you on FNL. It would have been great if you had showed up for FNL. Oh. For that, I'm sorry, but you need to be doing what the doctor tells you. Take your medication. Otherwise, you're hurting yourself and your family. I also know you have a drinking problem. Michael told us about that as well. He uses your drinking problem to defend your actions. And I don't know why, but it's in different font. But it says, when you harass my family, he may see it as an excuse, but I do not. So I don't know if this is something that was added in. Michael Doritos is an enabler. Yes. Yes, he is a complete enabler. Yeah, Rosalind is awesome. Rosalind digs up stuff that you would never expect her to dig up. So if you've got people that are pulling these kind of shenanigans and against their own family, it's not like this was just some random, well, I don't know who's doing what. This is somebody that's pulling up shit against their own family. I mean, and it's not like I went out and reached out to her family or some shit like this. These are in court documents. These are court documents that she tried to have sealed. The court said, no, there's no reason for them to be sealed, and they're available to anybody that wants to pull them up. I mean, this is her own words. And this is what I'm trying to tell you is you can pull up people's own words and show exactly what they're saying. Whether you take it for them being harmed, whether their family's attacking them, or whether they're attacking their family, it's up to you. Make the decision. We're here for satire, fun, hilarity. That's why we have.
Welcome to the shit show.
It's there for a reason. It's there because we don't take ourselves or any of this shit seriously. We just like to look at it and laugh our asses off at the craziness we see. But it doesn't stop there. It says, with the purpose of your email, I warned you to stop harassing. I warned you both to stop harassing. These are email messages. Describe the purpose of your email to the plaintiff. Don't tell me what you caused damages to your son, and I'm going to expose the fuck out of you. Hey, how you doing, Ginger? Freckle Ginger. We love our redheads. Don't tell me what you caused damages to your son. I'm going to expose the fuck out of you. So this is somebody reaching. This is her own family reaching out to her saying, I am going to expose you for the damages to you and your son you caused. Describe the purpose of your email to the plaintiff on December 2nd, where you attach screenshots and a message that, and I redacted this because it has family in there. How did you obtain those screenshots? Please indicate dates, times, methods you obtained these statements by, whom you obtained these screenshots from, the reason you obtained these screenshots. Describe the purpose of your email to the plaintiff on December 2nd, 2023, because I'm so hurt over this. If you actually love to know what harm we caused your children, if anything, we were the ones who took care of them when you sent them to New York with no change of clothes for days. Your kids have told me about how your home operates. It's sickening. We don't for a second sit here and say, we messed up your kids. No, honey. You're sick, deranged, self messed up your kids by all the drama and the stuff that you're doing. Your family wants you to get help, Leslie. They contacted us about it. You got to stop. And I know that Mike is just going along with you because he's scared of you and doesn't want you to flip out. He's always been cautious of your meltdowns. So I know he's not totally on the same page as you. If he is, he also needs to be mentally evaluated too. Also, if you hate my family too much, drop my last name. How hard is that to tell somebody, we tried to accept you in our family? Our son married you. You took our last name. If you don't like it, drop our last name. Do you think that's maybe why she's going for her name change? Because that's one of her pending suits, along with all of the abuse against her husband, Jeremy Hales, going after Shizzy, going after Megan, going after Tug, going after Jay Hip. Do you think at some point in time that you're the common denominator of everything that is screwed up in your life? Did you ever stop and figure this crap out? That it's not anybody else. Nobody gave two shits about you, your life, your children, your family, your husband, nothing. Nobody gave two shits about you until you inserted yourself into a lawsuit, came after Jeremy, started making multiple posts, going after me, going after my family, going after Tug's family, going after Megan's family. Do you think nobody would have given two shits about you and they would have let you just carry on with whatever bullshit is going on in your fucking head? I feel sorry for the judge that has to deal with this shit. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Queen Value. I mean, here and I say this with all sincerity. Nobody gave two damns about what the Federigos were doing. Nobody cared about them. Whatever fucking drama they had going on, nobody cared. Have your fun, live your Florida man life. Live it, enjoy it, love it. Go into your own little fucking world. Get all absolutely crazy as you want to be. Be as insane as you want to be. But the moment that you start going after other people, you start attacking them, you start trying to bring them down, thinking that you've got some grand conspiracy here, buying into whatever bullshit the Flea is telling you, buying whatever bullshit that Lynette is telling you, buying whatever bullshit anybody's telling you, Volpe, Paint Chip, whatever the fuck brought you into this crap. At what point did you think, and I said this multiple times, what makes you think that you can come in to this space, start talking shit, start coming after people, and that there's not going to be a repercussion, that people aren't going to call you out on your bullshit? You know why you don't find anything on me? Because I like to remain anonymous. I like being Shizzy Wisnut. It's a nice, cool place. It keeps long distance family out of this bullshit. It keeps close distance family out of this bullshit. And you think that bringing me in, calling me out, bring out my name, whatever, fuck you. All that did was cause more reason for me to dig up your shit. I don't have a police record. I don't sit here and call 911 every time that someone cuts off my fucking internet. Jesus, what is wrong with you? Sorry. Today, she took the first trip to the beach 4 days post C-section. I wasn't too keen on the kids are going to do their own thing. Well, congratulations, Palmer. That's wonderful. Bringing a new kid into the world, that's a beautiful thing. Doing all right. Good to see you, Joe. I've got no problem. If you got internet beef with people, you do your internet beef with people. I don't have internet beef with people whenever you come after me and my family. And that's the same thing that this lady's saying. If you hate my family too much, drop my last name. You don't deserve to be carrying that name if you hate us so damn much. Use your maiden name, or do you not talk to your family either? Everyone can't be wrong, and you're right. That's just impossible. Get a grip on reality. I know it's hard because you live in Florida in La La Land, but the real world is out there. So harassing me because you are known, I've opened a case and you're only giving me more information to build off of. Does this not sound familiar? This is the same thing that we've been telling all these what the hell's anti-what the hell's bastards forever. Just keep throwing your bullshit out there at the wall. Your psychosis is going to be shown. You're the one who's harassing me, then sending me messages to stop harassing you. Because I know what your issue is. You need to have the last word. That's why you sent messages and then block us. It's very childish. I know because I studied child psychology. And you are showing very immatures of someone desperate for attention. Well, Lips, you got attention. Your attention got you in a lawsuit. How much can you afford? How much can your husband afford? Whenever he is being sanctioned and looking at over $100,000 worth of sanctions in one suit. How much is it helping your family that you're looking at over, because where it's at and because the claim on damages is over $75,000 worth of damages against Jeremy, Tug, Megan? How does it make you look whenever you've got sanctions that are building upon sanctions? And you want to get your mouthpiece, the flea, over there gargling marbles to back you up. What are you going to do? You're going to go after the child now? You're going to try to be the child's guardian? What is your malfunction that you think that any judge is going to listen to anything that you have to say because you worked guardian cases? Why don't we talk about the cases that you lost? Why don't we talk about the cases that you got involved in and got someone off, and then they turned around and threatened a judge? They threatened a family. Whenever even the attorney for that case was saying, do not let this guy out of guardianship. He's got issues. Guy's getting thrown back in jail because of the bullshit that you pulled. Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you boast those out there to all your little friends that are in the guardianship industry? Why don't you talk about those? Why doesn't anybody talk about those? No, the focus ends up being on, we're trying to save a child in Otter Creek because Jeremy Hales. Jeremy Hales didn't have anything to do with that child in Otter Creek. That child was adopted in a completely different county, in a completely different town, and got moved there by their mother that decided that she was going to go after even more of a grift because the grift was running out in her own town. Doug, Jesse showed us a document tonight that would be filed against Lip to get her labeled as a fictitious living. I'm not going to get that word right. Sorry. Palmer has a new family member. Welcome. Song request, please. Would you want a song? Okay. Give me just a second. I will pull up a song. I will give you a song. But I'm not done with that document. I will tell you right now, I'm not done with that document because we are working on getting you guys a whole new thing, and that's going to be happening. I've got a new album I've been working on, and of course, you need something better than just a song. You need something off the new album that I've been working on. And I hope you guys like it because it's good. I listened to it earlier today. I was like, I'm actually grooving to this one. It is called The Barn, The Blame, and The Backpedal. And give me just a second. Let me share it with you. And that way you can hear the music and I can get a little bit of, there we go. All right, here we go. This is called The Barn, The Blame, and The Backpedal.
It started at the barn. That's where they think it began. But they got it twisted. Yeah. Let me walk you through it. I said what I saw, I said what I heard, but they turning my lines into something absurd. The barn ain't the problem, it's what came after. Everybody pointing fingers like it's all laughter. They don't know the whole thing, they just want a name, trying to put it on me like I'm playing the game. But I keep receipts, I know where it's from. I ain't holding that bag, that's your drum. Barn, blame, back, pedal, that's the spin. Say it once, watch them twist it in. Barn, blame, back, pedal, I play it slow. Drop the part they need, leave the rest on low. I never said it like that, they took it wrong. Now they running around singing the wrong song. I was trying to explain, not pointing the finger, but the words they want, they let them linger. I didn't backpedal, I clarified. That's how you fix when the facts get fried. People hear what they want, not what I meant. So I pull that key phrase right out the vent. Barn, blame, backpedal, that's the spin. Say it once, watch them twist it in. Barn, blame, backpedal, I play it slow. Drop the part they need, leave the rest on low. If I didn't see it, I don't repeat. If I didn't hear it, it's not complete. So I strip it down till the edges fit. That's how you keep control when they remix it. From the barn to the blame to the backpedal ride, I keep my story lean, facts on my side. Barn, blame, backpedal, yeah, that's the code. And I stay in control of the words I love. Yeah. I don't let everybody in.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Maybe not. Palmer's Homestead has a new family member. And welcome. Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
Oh, yeah.
A new flavor of fuckery.
'Cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of twats. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balderdash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. That was too quick. You didn't wash your hands. Oh, thank you. No, I didn't. It didn't even leave my seat because I was sitting here contemplating. I was contemplating and enjoying the damn song because it was glorious. All right, let's get back to this right here. And we've got more of this. And you have to understand that this is the mother-in-law that put this stuff out there. Describe the purpose of your email to the plaintiff. Thank you for giving me more information to add to the case against you. The case in which a month ago, I asked you to stop harassing me with your emails, yet you continue to harass and harass. Maybe you need to go back to law school, but Florida is a two-party state. Therefore, you recording him without consent is illegal. Just like how you continue to harass me is illegal. I have already asked you before, just like you ask of us, please stop messaging me and my family. And that right there is the kind of crap that's been going on with this crap.
Touchdown. Paper? Unbreaded.
Don't be dry, baby.
Welcome, the Roz. Hey, kid. I can't hear you if you're talking. You are muted.
Okay. StreamYard is doing that. It keeps like resetting my microphone every time I bump in. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, you don't really want to talk.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So what's up,
Roz.
lover boy?
That stuff killed me. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, Roz.
Yes.
I will say that whenever I pulled these documents, I was not expecting this.
Really?
No, I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but I was not expecting it that she would be posting this stuff up.
Huh. Surprise.
Surprise. And I don't know. Weren't these privated before, or they were just?
We've got to remember, you've got a person whose only focus is themselves, and she likes to share stuff because she thinks it makes her look powerful or a victim, like depending on whichever personality is present at the time.
That is exactly right. Personality.
Yes. It's she's quite a peach, that one.
And you know, there's more peaches that grow in Florida than in Georgia. Although
Really?
they call Georgia the peach state. I don't understand why, because you'll see more in Florida than you do in Georgia.
I don't know. She seems more like a kumquat.
I was going to use a different word, but minus the cum and minus the C's.
Fair. That's fair. Good evening, everybody. Sorry, I can't type and all that right now, but I do see you guys. Yeah, no, I just wanted to come in and say hello. It's been a hot minute.
I know that I want to
I
say
miss you.
I miss you too. I mean, you had the infamous Nick Rekieta. I mean, come on, that had to be fun.
Oh, it was fun. I will tell you. Wasn't nervous. Didn't feel weird at the time at all.
No, why would you?
The next day was weird.
Why was the next day weird? Well, I'm sure you got all kinds of haters coming in and just like,
oh yes. I'm a wine mom and a cat lady. I'm allergic to both of those things.
I've met Roz in person. I cannot imagine Rosalind with a cat because it would probably be more like dinner. And as far as wine goes, you'd probably use the wine to cook the kitty.
Yeah, I'm like, you spelled vodka wrong.
love the haters though, Ross.
I
Come
do.
on.
I love them. I love the haters. I do. I in fact, I want to clip all of them and make a stream about it because I guess Alyssa clipped it.
Oh God. God love her.
Yeah, the comment section in that is just a riot. I was rolling. It was so good.
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, you know, and a lot of you folks probably don't know who Nick Rekieta is. Nick Rekieta started quite some time ago. He got a little bit of notoriety because he covered the Kyle Rittenhouse, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Then at some point in time, he got himself in too much trouble because he got a little bit comfortable in his own skin.
It was maybe a little bit of a pickle.
He got himself in a pickle for doing drugs, which he owns up to. You know, it's not like he denies that he got himself into quite a bit of a pickle, and the amount of hate and vitriol that's come up against him. And it's just like, you know, he does, the guy is brilliant. And if you haven't seen Nick Rekieta, I will say that he is absolutely brilliant. And love him, hate him, it doesn't matter. He does a really good show.
No, he does a fantastic show, and he's a solid person. He just went awry. And, you know, like a lot of us here in chat, sometimes the voices that we hear through YouTube and the faces we see on YouTube are our lifeline in many moments in our life. And because I've talked to some of the people in chat, and I know that some of the struggles we've all been through. Mm-hmm. And there's a few voices in some of the darkest times that I held on to, you know? Well, yes, he's actually from Texas. So
originally, yes, he's originally from Texas.
There's that.
Lives in Minnesota now.
Yes, for, you know, to appease his woman person. But I can't imagine judging somebody by their worst moment.
But that's usually how we are judged. We're usually judged by our worst moment. But you also have to, and I said this at the time, and I even mocked Nick because I thought it was freaking hilarious, you know, because of the hypocrisy.
Yeah, the hypocrisy of it. Well, the trying to separate your real life, your IRL, from your to-be life, and it can be a challenge. I can see that, and I've seen the struggles there. But at the same time, I mean, do we have to share everything online? Do we have to? No, I don't think we do.
And I hope he doesn't.
No, and he is now, I think. But you know what? And that's one thing that I tried to avoid when I had him on. I was like, I don't want to talk about all that. That's not what this is about. I want to talk about you before YouTube, growing with YouTube. And, you know, what are your hopes for the future? I mean, that's his story to tell. He wants to talk about that story.
Yeah, he
tell the story. That. And he did say that I had carte blanche. I just didn't want to make it about that.
No. And what's the point? Everybody else is going to make their own suppositions on that.
Hey, bad duck, quack, quack. Called me shoulders.
Yes, you know she is. You know she is. There's a reason why she's got that lollipop in her mouth. Just saying.
Just the one.
Just the one lollipop. No, and I mean Nick is by far one of the first people that interested me in even doing anything on YouTube. I mean,
What are my thoughts on corn dogs?
Corn dogs?
Pass.
But he was an inspiration for a lot of people that did start doing YouTube.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
You know, because he was covering it, and you know, he encouraged people, and he even encouraged people to stay out of the fucking drama, stay out of the bullshit. Mm-hmm. All it does is lead to more fucking drama, and you don't want to be any part of it.
Right. Well, you don't have to be into the drama. The drama's fun. I mean, you know, you got to give it its due. However, you don't want to be the subject of the drama.
No, and he got himself to be the subject of the drama.
Yeah, he did.
And And what's beautiful is to see that he comes back. He starts.
He's back better than ever.
I think so too.
I absolutely think he's better than ever, and I'll tell you why. Cooking with Kurt. It's the best thing to happen to YouTube since YouTube.
No, I've actually had Kurt on here, and I think it was around 1,000 subs. I had Kurt on here. Kurt was nice. Kurt was really nice. I've got no issues with Kurt, but I will tell you, his cooking streams are shit.
They're so bad. Like, there's no way I could watch it on my own. Like, no way. But with Nick there roasting it the whole time, I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And I did tell him, I was like, I might have like a 420 stream on locals or something just to watch Nick watch Kurt.
Well, see, I what I need to do is I really actually need to reach out to Nick, and whenever this channel hits 10,000, I want Nick to come on.
Oh, that'd be great. He would love to, I'm sure.
Because I mean, I think because I want to bring him, Aussie Overlord. I don't care if they have beef or whatever. They can come on at different times. I want to have both those guys on because
they have
not only Nick, Aussie Overlord, they really helped this channel quite a bit. Same way with Jeremy, same way with Tug, Megan Fox, Expert. You know, all these people really made my channel what it is. You know, and I don't think people understand this whenever they're in the YouTube realm, is you run across people that are truly good people. You know, even if they have fucked up shit that's going on, they're actually really good people. And all these people, you know, they want to see your channel grow. And it's not because they're looking to see your channel grow so they can destroy it. They want to see your channel grow. They want to give you good advice. Whether you take it or not, that's entirely up to you.
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of reaching out to other people. There's a reason why I like Mo in the deep end. It's because Mo is absolutely like her. She just is one of the most enjoyable people for me.
Oh, for sure.
Know, Diva, Volstorm. I mean, all these people that I've run into, and you'll see there's a reason why these people come back. There's a reason why Yamaha comes around, and it's not just because he enjoys burning dog shit in a paper bag on my front porch and then running off like a little bitch. It it's because these are actual, like, really, really good people deep down inside. They're really good people.
Yeah. No, I mean, it is one of those, like, I guess I had the Hales and Nick like within a week's frame. And it was it was like one of those surreal moments, like, wow, I pierced some sort of weird YouTube veil. I don't know what's happening. But you know, just really I just feel so blessed to have the community that I've kind of stumbled into. And the people are just good people. And I really don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's sometimes you just connect, and I feel like that's been my luck so far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it also is because of the kind of person that you are. I mean, you have to understand.
Let's talk about me.
Let's talk about you.
I'm kidding.
And this is something that I got from meeting you at Dollywood. It's like, you know, you are genuinely concerned about other people. You know, how are you doing? You know, is everything going okay? Even if there's weird stuff going on with you, you're sort of looking out for other people. And that's something that you don't find as much on YouTube. You're actually a very caring, giving person. Like, you give plenty of time to other people, even if it's just, you know, I know that you're bitching, and go ahead and bitch to me for like 10 minutes. That's all the time I have, because right now I am pulling up these documents that are going to fucking blow your mind away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay, go ahead and bitch
that
at me
was
for like
quite a
10
deep
minutes.
dive, I have to say. God, I hope I don't have to do that again anytime soon.
No, I hope not.
Whew.
And I mean, here's the thing: is YouTube is a crazy place to be. We've got what, 550 of you wonderful people that are hanging out,
Wow.
and you're enjoying the content. And this is what we enjoy doing. We enjoy giving you content that you can sit there and it makes you think about it. It makes you think about your relationships with people in 3D world.
Yeah.
Because this right here, the YouTube stuff, this is 2D. We're characters. And if you met us in person, if you met us in person, you would go, "Oh, they're not exactly the kind of person I thought it is. Shizzy, why is he so damn small?
Why is he so short? Why does he need a booster chair?"
Still kills me.
It's one of my favorite derailments in chat that I think I've ever pulled. I was just talking to a certain another person earlier today about that. I was like, one of my favorites, the high chair.
I love it. Oh my gosh, the picture with Diva was absolutely glorious. We've had so much fun. Somewhere else we will get you into a bar fight. Right, Rosalind will sit down for beer and help you
we know
finish
each other. How'd you know that?
Exactly.
I don't drink beer either.
She doesn't drink beer. No. Did you have any of that Malort?
Oh yeah, I love Malort. I'm one of the few people that I think like it.
Oh my God.
It tastes like grapefruit juice to me.
Oh no.
Well, grapefruit juice and dirty socks.
Okay, I can see that. Rosalind, now bringing you dirty socks and grapefruit juice.
Please do not give out my address.
Well, and so, I mean, whenever I saw this stuff with Lips, whenever I saw that all that this stuff was coming out, I mean, I did not give two shits about what she was saying.
Yeah.
I honestly was just like, okay, this is who she is. She's an attorney. It looks like she's a solid person.
No, I felt sorry for her. That first stream with Volpe.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, they completely sideswiped her.
Yes.
And then she went sideways.
Yes.
And I was like, well, I'm a bad judge of character.
Well, and the thing is she started reaching out to everybody. It was just like, roast me. We'll have a roast fest. I was like, you understand that roasting people is people that you respect. Now, I could do a roast on Nick. I could do a roast on Rosalind, Expert, Tug, whatever, Jeremy, whatever. I could totally do a roast.
Yeah.
I don't do roasts. I just expose what people are saying, their own words.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's hard for people to see that.
I love it when they do that. I love it when they screw up. I love it so much. This has been the greatest timeline in history. You realize that, right? Like, whatever the Matrix is doing, even if it's Jeremy's Matrix, that's fine. I'm enjoying it.
Oh. I mean, when I started seeing these documents, hey, Megan, how you doing?
Megan Fox. Foxy lady.
Fox, the fox is in the house. Everybody, make sure that you've hidden. Make sure you've hidden your treats, your dog snacks, because Megan Fox, I've seen her sneaking around. You got your eggs laying out. The fox is in the house. She's going to take your eggs. ladies,
keep your eggs.
The fox keep your eggs. It's gonna be as bad as Mo in the deep end. It's gonna be as bad as Mo in the deep end. She's gonna have like 20 children.
Is there an egg emoji in YouTube?
There might just be, and it's
Drop
probably got
some egg
Megan
emojis
Fox's
for
face on it.
for the
I'm gonna have to
wonderful Megan
create.
Fox.
I'm gonna have to create a new emoji for Megan Fox, the egg thief.
I love Megan. She's so great.
I enjoy her.
Again, another person who you meet and is just wonderful in person.
Exactly. And I
Oh,
know
look at
that
it.
there was.
There they go. Here we come. There's the eggs.
Yep.
They're brown eggs, which, good.
Well, hey, just because they're a little older doesn't mean you can't use them. Just saying.
Oh, no.
She's gonna punch me.
She might. She might hit you with the chocolate.
She just give me a throat punch. She's like, just watch me.
Hey, Freckle Ginger.
Hey, Freckle Ginger.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
lost. What did I miss, Megan?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're good. What I should do is I should send her an invite, because she'll just come in and she'll say something really shitty to me, and then she'll leave.
Corngate. She's like, it's Corngate.
It is totally Corngate.
Where's the dolphin?
Oh my God, the dolphin. Oh, she is never going to live that down. You know that, right?
Oh, I love it. You mean experts never going to live the dolphin down?
Probably not.
That's how I met the expert, was through Corngate, and I dolphined him, and yeah, that was the whole thing.
Where'd you?
Here comes the dolphin.
Expert said, "Hey, Rosalind might show up on Friday. Do you mind if I cut you?" I was just like, "No, that's fine. If Rosalind shows up, absolutely."
I told him I was a hard baby. Well, I was having, time with the Duke. So anyway.
Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I was having a time with Mo in the deep end.
Oh,
see, I had my time with my wife earlier, and then I hung out with Mo in the deep end. And then
your second wind.
I got like a third wind, because I kept MG up until like 3 o'clock in the morning. He was just like, "Dude, I gotta go to sleep." I'm like, but this stuff is on my mind. Have you not seen my new letters? My new story? Oh, we'll get to that. Well, let's finish this right here. Also, the only reason I contacted your son was because no one in my family has heard from Michael, and they were concerned. So that was my last resort to see if he was safe. And my family was gravely concerned for him at the time. So don't start with all of this ridiculousness about contacting your children. Please, you should spend some time with your son. It broke my heart to hear George say how he feels that you don't care about him and that you ignore him all the time. I guess George is a child. It's all in the messages. You started contacting me first. I've asked you to stop multiple times. It's all on record. Do not dare send me another email asking me to stay away. I don't ever come near you or seen you in years. So stop being so peculiar and asking us to leave you alone when you trust me. That's all we want to do. No one in my family wants anything to do with you. So stop messaging us once and for all.
Yikes.
That's her own family.
Yeah.
Or I should say Michael's family is like, we don't want to have anything to do with you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the conversations aren't fairly different with her own family. It's very sad.
It is sad. And I feel bad that she's doing this to people.
I don't feel bad for her anymore.
No, I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad that she's doing this to other people. Here's the thing. At some point in time, she could have shut her damn cake hole. What did she do? She opened up, what does y'all call it? Cock washer. She opened up her cock washer and inserted herself into Hale's drama.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I figured that out. It took me a minute because I just saw the expressions. I like to observe the body language before I make a judgment, like give them a minute. And I was just watching the body language and I was like, oh my God, she's mortified at what's being presented on her screen. And then she just freaking ran with it. And I was like, okay, you're a POS.
Yeah. And it didn't stop.
And did not stop.
No, because
for 6 weeks.
For whatever reason, she decided to file a lawsuit to dox people, to create these epic rants online, just to delete them like the next week. To create a lawsuit, to file those lawsuits into federal court.
Right.
It's like at some point, I am surprised that her husband didn't remove her internet service and say, stop posting shit.
Right. Well,
I mean, I'm not saying he's much better than
he was a bit of an enigma for a while too, though.
Once I pulled up the documents, it doesn't look like he's much of an enigma anymore.
Right. No, I agree. But I always go into the assumption that people aren't completely batshit crazy. I'm an idiot like that.
Well, and I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I told you this before. It's like, I don't want to be in a lawsuit. There's no reason for me to be in a lawsuit. It's a cost that I don't want to deal with. But if someone is going to come after me, I am going to fight that shit.
Yeah. No, you should.
It's not that I'm sitting there going, oh, sue me. That is not my MO. That is not Tug's MO. That is not Megan's MO. That's not what they wanted.
Right.
But whenever they brought this lawsuit against Tug, against Meg, against Jeremy, against George, and then dropped them and then brought them back, do you not think that there's going to be a fucking response to that shit? Right. And I asked Tug about this. He was like, I don't want to be in a lawsuit, but there's got to be something done about this crap because she's going to do it again and again and again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you've seen the track record.
You can see it all the time.
Yeah.
And if you've seen the new story I've been working on, it's a glorious story.
I don't know. Have I?
Maybe not. She doesn't bother hiding anger now. What I'm going to do is be threatened into bad decisions. Go public about you, she says. Do it. Post it. You'll make yourself look ungrateful, not me. I told the fucking truth from day one. It's all in the lives. Bring on the legalities. Go ahead, sit down with a pot of coffee and watch the hours where I explain the plan, the order, the receipts. I didn't start fundraising. It happened live. We talked, y'all gave. We did it. That's it.
Oh,
low, harsh. And let me make this crystal clear. I've never said no to contractors. I said no to 10 grand cash for some guys doing framing with no plan, no inspectable drawings, no nothing. I'm not dumping donated money into a black hole. We had a framer who could also quarterback electric and plumbing at the same price. That's called stewardship. If that makes me the bad guy on Facebook, get me the horns and a pitchfork. Well, that monologue loops back to him because, of course, it does. Meanwhile, Mr. She's Ruining My Business is over there using people's pain as thumbnails. He slaps a man who passed on a video title and calls it clickbait art. And I'm the problem? Please. He wants to make me the whole show because I'm talking. I'm not showing you what he's doing. Classic fucking misdirection.
Oh, yeah. Amen.
She drags a breath and drops her favorite line like a gavel. I don't care if he loses everything. That's not my problem. If your revenue depends on me shutting up, you built it wrong. You built it on sand. Then softer, almost tender, as if she's calming a skittish horse. And to the ones who gave the Amazon list, the nose cards, the super chats, you didn't give to me, you gave to the project. You wrote for the fence. You wrote for the barn. You wrote for Harley. I've kept every slip, every note. I got stacks of the little gift cards cards you gave with names on them. I could spread them out on the floor, roll them on my sticky, sweaty body like confetti. Don't you dare let anybody tell you your gifts got lost. They didn't. They're in lumber, in gates, in posts, toilets, but still in boxes waiting to be set. They're in a heater we bought so Christmas wouldn't be freezing. They're in taxes so paid so a lien couldn't be turned into a trophy video. Her voice dips. Gravel meeting steel. You don't know what it's like. It's taken. Neither do I. You don't want me to move faster? Well, me too. But I'm going to sprint into a wall because somebody else didn't keep up on their end and now needs a villain.
Oh, no.
The fantasy of the courtroom comes back. She can't resist it. So, yeah, let him sue. Let him say I'm trying to ruin his business. He'll stand up there with his lawyer and talk brand and interference and whatever Latin phrase he picked up this week. And I'll stand up there with a thumb drive full of lives and a box full of gift card envelopes that say, here's what I said. Here's what I did. Here's where the money went. Here's who it was for. If your business can't withstand scrutiny, don't blame the flashlight. She exhales.
Nice getting a flashlight in there.
Well, it ain't just a flashlight. It's a no light.
That's true.
Then immediately opens her new tab in her head and the little rumor mill. She bought a car. She got a new phone. She's spending donation money on herself. Shut that shit down. Friend sent me a laptop. My husband bought me a phone for Christmas. I'm still driving the same beater with a rack and pinion that sounds like I'm speaking.
Yes. Gargling.
If I was that kind of thief, the first thing I would have had is a working fucking car. Use your heads.
Yeah.
Beat the smoky rasp softens, a tired edge peeking out from behind a posture. I could walk away, you know. I could be like, never again. People biting the hand that built them a fucking fence. People threatening to go public when the whole point was to keep a child out of public view.
Except for on my t-shirts.
I could be out. Then that posture snaps back into place, or as much as you can. But I won't walk away from HG. I won't. Either the wood goes up because mine can't go anymore, and that bedroom gets framed, or the money goes into a trust with her name on it and a lock I don't hold. How could I hold it if I create the trust and I handle all the money going into it? Those aren't lanes. I'm not deviating, except for my septum. I'm not feeding any more gossip with ambiguity. She taps the table once, twice, 3 times, the sound of finality she wants listeners to hear. You want a villain? Pick someone else. You want a patsy? Wrong fucking girl. You wanted me to shut up. You just should have left me the fuck alone. Another dragless imagined pull of a cigarette. No, she says, voice dropping back into the casual scold that passes for comfort in her world. If the friends are done posting lies, maybe we can get back to work. Maybe the framer shows up. Maybe the county stops playing games. Maybe sanity breaks out in Florida for 5 minutes, or maybe not. Either way, I'm doing exactly what I said I'd do.
Uh-huh.
She pauses, then adds one line she always adds. The one that turns a rant into a mission statement. Because this was never about her. It was about the little girl. And I'm not letting anybody use that little girl's name to bully me into doing things her own way. Except for using her name and image and likeness.
Repeatedly using it.
She sits with that, lets it echo, just like her chamber, then kicks back into swagger. So yeah, she says, almost cheerful, let them line up the lawyers. Let the date get closer. Let the papers pile high. I'm here. I'm ready. When it all blows up in my face, because it will. Remember who the fuck told you first.
Yeah.
Yamaha, why aren't you bringing your ass in here?
Yamaha.
He's probably busy. He's probably busy.
Trying to get out of the high chair.
Well, it's not a high chair. He's probably lighting another pile of flaming dog shit on my front porch again.
And the cats and the rocks.
Yes. She's breathing heavy into the mic now. Not hard to do. Not from passion, but from the national exertion of existing in a room without a fan. You know the funniest fucking thing is, she says, drawing it out like she's savoring a punchline. Half these people running their mouths wouldn't know the first thing about running a business, but they'll sit there like they're Shark Tank, critiquing every goddamn move. And the other half, they don't even work. They live in my chat, sniffing for drama like it's crack. And then they go posting updates in their little troll groups. Congratulations, you unpaid interns for my channel. There's a pause. You can hear the faint creak of her chair as she leans back. She loves the sound of her own voice almost as much she loves the image she has of herself in her head. Warrior for truth, queen of receipts, patron saint of the underdog with a PayPal link. And you know who really cracks me the fuck up, she says? The ones who say, oh, she's just jealous of him. Jealous? Jealous of what? A guy whose entire business model is exploiting his own mess for clicks? No, sweetheart. I could tank my reputation for free. I
And
don't
do
need a
nightly.
YouTube channel to run my
Basically for free. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. She lets out a little laugh that's more like a cough, a dry and jagged. I'm not jealous. I'm just not blind. I'm not scared to say what's plain as fuck to anyone who's actually paying attention. He wants control. That's all it's ever been. Control of the narrative, control of the money, control if he gets to speak. And when he can't control you, you're the enemy. End of story. Now the rasp sharpens, like she's leaning forward and jabbing the air with her finger. This whole, she's ruining my business line. That's a security blanket. That's the story he tells himself so he doesn't have to admit, maybe, just maybe his golden goose laid a rotten egg all on its own. My videos didn't make your numbers tank, honey. Your behavior did, and I'm just the one who held up the mirror. The self-importance swells, and believe me, if I wanted to ruin someone's business, I'd know how. I'm organized, I'm patient, I'm methodical, but I'm also not a fucking monster. I don't go for people's livelihoods unless they come from mine first. I'm not out there flagging his videos, calling his sponsors, writing letters to his bank. That's his playbook, not mine. You got the crickets. That's so perfect. She snorts, literally snorts. But oh, the projection. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Couldn't resist.
It's so awesome.
You want the fart sounds? I mean, I could do the fart sounds. I mean,
Oh,
you just
God.
said.
I bet they're there, too. He accuse you of exactly the shit he's doing. It's almost cute. Almost. If it wasn't so goddamn pathetic. She drifts for just a second. That tenacity. She had to wander into side alleys of thought and lands on her favorite metaphor. It's like building a barn. She says, only instead of hammering nails, he's hammering his own thumbs and then blaming me for handing him the hammer. At some point, you gotta stop blaming the tools. Look at the carpenter. Yeah. Oh my God, that particular thing screwed me up so bad.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
It wasn't her.
Oh.
It wasn't you doing it. It was her and her bullshit, because she lost her ever loving mind.
So isn't it awesome?
Oh, it was. It was
Kinda
like what's
my
that?
favorite thing ever.
And it, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that God blessed smoke detector.
Oh yeah, the beep. Let me see.
Where it just
Pull
does
one
that.
up.
And you're
Oh,
just
it's the
like sitting there
worst.
going, wait, you're in a court hearing because you killed your boyfriend, whatever it might be. And you're sitting there and the judge is like trying to talk with you. And also you hear that beep. She's just like, what the fuck?
Exactly. It's so random. I mean,
Yes, exactly.
I don't know why it's happening.
Now, I will tell you that what's really fun is they make this device. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't recommend doing this unless you really despise somebody and you have access to their office. They make a device that's about this big, okay? And it does a random beep.
Oh,
Sometimes
no,
2 or 3 beeps, okay? And you can find one of these things on the line, and it runs off of a watch battery. And it'll last probably about 10 years. Okay. That one little watch battery lasts about 10 years. And you can place it anywhere you want to. And what happens is it is completely random. It'll all of a sudden make a beeping noise. And there is nothing more fun than watching someone absolutely lose their shit because you attached it to the back of their computer. For 5 years.
For 5 years.
And they can't figure out where this noise is coming from. And it's so small, they never figure it out. Hell, you can put it inside their computer and all of a sudden it goes beep, 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 beep. And they're just like...
By the time you hear it, it's already stopped. And
yes.
It's like, where did it come from? Yeah.
And then it doesn't
like
happen for like
everywhere.
10 minutes, but it does it like all throughout the day. Yes. You have to really hate that person or just enjoy watching them freak the hell out. Oh, it's even better is taking someone's computer and telling the whole screen to go upside down. Because you can do that, the settings, you can make it go 180 degrees.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Whenever they walk up to their computer and it's like everything's upside down, even their mouse.
Well, were you on FNL the night that my camera got sideways?
Yes, that was awesome.
I was like, what is happening? I honestly did not touch a thing. And I swear to God, it just was like, okay, just be sideways.
Oh my God, we're moving the girl child this week to college. I need that for her dorm room. I know. Yeah, I know. And you put it in her dorm room and you put it like really close to her bed. So it hits her in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that would be
you
funny.
know, whenever she brings her boyfriend over or something like that, he's not supposed to be there. And you're like, that'll mess her up.
Not that will ever happen, of course, ever, never, never, ever.
No, she would just like lose all interest. I don't know what that sound is, but I'm not in the mood anymore. Information from Shizzy that should never be used in real life because it'll just get you in fucking trouble.
Well, I could tell you some stories.
Shh, we're not supposed to talk about that, Rosalind.
Oh, it's all good fun. You know, I think it was the time that I actually wrapped the Duke's car in industrial sized aluminum foil.
Oh.
One morning he got up to take the kids to school and he came out and his car was completely wrapped in foil and his neighbors were just standing out there watching. I think it was a week later he asked me to marry him.
I worked in a auto shop, okay? Uh-huh. And the amount of shenanigans we pulled on people was unreal. Mm-hmm. Like we had a manager, his last day, he was just like, hey, can somebody balance my tires for him? So one of the guys decided to take and put about 50 ounces of weight on each tire on one part.
Oh, no.
And in case you guys don't know about tire balancing, that makes your tires do this number.
Bounce.
But that wasn't all.
Oh, no.
That wasn't all. Oh, no. We took zip ties and put them on his drive shaft because it was a rear wheel drive. It was a Ford like Bronco Escape or SUV of some sort. And wrap wire ties all around at different locations.
So click, 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 click.
No, it was. But they didn't stop there, because I didn't do this, but then they took about 50 ounces of weights and put them on one side of his drive shaft. So not only was his tire,
So it pulls right?
No, on your drive shaft, which is for both wheels, it runs all the way down. So what happens is that drive shaft starts jumping like this whenever you get it up to about 60 miles an hour. So not only are his tires bouncing, but his drive shaft is rattling and it's slapping into all of the metal underneath. So it sounds like his car is completely coming apart. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like...
I love it.
And he liked to drive fast, which is even better.
Of course.
Of course, we're the same ones that put on what is it? It's I'm trying to think what the
phrasing, Iowa gal.
I got to put it right. I got to put the terminology here. Honk if you're gay.
Oh yes, I like that one.
In Atlanta. And then he put like rainbow stickers on his car.
Mm-hmm.
And then they might have posted his cell phone number on there too.
Oh no. Yeah, there was you could get like a whole pack of like insulting bumper stickers or embarrassing bumper stickers. And the Duke, we have an annual New Year's Day party. And so while everybody is inside having a good time, he's out there slapping them on everybody's cars.
Yeah. No, we did some mean stuff to people. We had one guy that he decided to play Sweet Revenge. And it might have been because he took windshield washer fluid. He hooked up a motor to it, and it was about 5 bays down. He would just squirt it randomly throughout the day.
That's awesome.
Because you got windshield wiper
in high school
hoses.
had like one of those like really like those like serial killer vans. Like you know what I'm talking about, right? Like it's just like it's creepy. It's got like the big bubble top or something. And we took the seats out. And we would just like get a ton of people in there, and then we figured out you could turn the windshield wiper fluid thing around the other way, and we just drive down the street spraying people.
Oh yeah. Well, he did get him back. He took his toolbox, he put it on a lift, and he wrapped it in wrap that you would use for like wrapping heavy machinery, like big plastic wrap with industrial sized plastic wrap, and wrapped it around the entire lift, not just on the lift itself, but around the lift.
Oh no.
So, and we're talking about probably about 50 miles of this shit. Like, you can cut through it, if it's just like, just imagine taking heavy duty saran wrap and wrapping it around a lift with someone's toolbox on it. And then removing the gear that actually allows the controller to lower and raise the lift.
Uh-huh.
So he raised it up and took the handle off of it and hit it. Yeah.
Oh no.
We're cruel bastards when it comes to mechanics. The kind of crap jokes that we pull on each other probably line up with felonies.
Probably. Hey, Wolfgang, Ricky, you said, ooh, fart spray stinks worse than stink bombs. I know somebody who actually got rid of a bad neighbor with liquid ass.
Yeah, it will work. Oh my God.
Every day launching cotton balls full of liquid ass in their backyard.
Or just like put it in their car.
Maybe we should have told Jeremy about that. Huh.
No, I don't think that even worked. How's it going, sponsor? Good to see evening. All Squid Pro quote rate. Welcome,
Raiders.
Welcome, Squid Raiders. And all of you, if you haven't subbed up to sponsor Squid, make sure that you do give a little bit of love over there to Ross.
Spread the love. Spread the love.
Yeah, give some love.
It's not pizza, Just because one has some doesn't mean nobody else can get some.
Exactly. Wait. There's such a thing called liquid ass. Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. And it will clear a room. It'll clear an entire neighborhood if done properly.
Yes. Yes. It has to be done properly. If not, then you're the one with shit on your hands. Let's put it that way.
Hey, Squid. Yeah, no, it's bad. You don't wear gloves and then burn them immediately.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horrible. But if you do have unwelcome house guests, it's a great way to clear them out of there.
Well, I have uncleared house guests multiple times.
It burns your eyes. It smells so bad.
not from that.
Oh.
That sounds so bad, doesn't it?
I don't want to know. I don't think I want to know.
No, you don't want to know.
Yeah, it's something you do to people you really never want to speak to again.
No. So I've been working on some music.
Oh, good.
And I came up with that story I just read you.
Mm-hmm.
That story I just read you. I've written multiple tracks for that. It is a 7-track album because it's 7 chapters. I haven't even made it through the first chapter of that story.
Wow.
Because I took, what do you call it? The script that they're working off of, and I'm exposing it so you guys can see it, can hear it.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's really beautiful.
Do you want to hear the next song?
Yeah.
Let's
hear it.
It's good. It took no time to create these, I will say. Here we go. All right. We should be able to hear.
I don't let everybody in. You got to go through me. Yeah. That's the rule. Hey! I know who's asking. I know what they want. Not everybody gets to know. You gotta earn that spot, you gotta keep it low. I'm not giving the keys to the wrong hand. That's my lane, that's my plan. If I say no, it's no. And that's the only way it's gonna go. Gatekeeper, standing at the door. Gatekeeper, watching the floor. Gatekeeper, if I shut it down, ain't nobody else getting around this town. People try to work around me, but I see it coming before they move their feet. If you're not on my list, you wait. If you talk too loud, I lock the gate. It's not about trust, it's about proof. I only open up when I see the truth. I've kept people out for less than that. That's a fact, and I'll stand on that. Gatekeeper, standing at the door. Gatekeeper, watching the floor. Gatekeeper, if I shut it down, getting around this town. You can ask, you can beg, you can plead, but I decide what you really need. I'm not in a hurry, I play the long. Hold that line till the game's all gone. This ain't paranoia, this is control. This is keeping the wrong from touching the gold. Gatekeeper, and the walls run deep. Gatekeeper, the ones I let in are the ones I keep. Gatekeeper.
How did you know funk is my favorite?
Oh man, that was I've got some good stuff. I mean, it'll get you up and dancing.
Oh yeah, funk always gets me wiggling my wiggler.
I have seen your wiggler. And
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you guys, whenever she gets to wiggling, it's scary. It's scary because she will like get guys to like, get themselves put in jail over that.
It's not that good. Used to be.
Menace. You're a menace. You're a menace, Rosalind.
Maybe.
She is. Don't you dare deny it. Don't dare deny it.
Oh no! I love it. I love that. It's where Motown meets disco, and there's just like this funky groove and a good bass line. Oh, some of my favorite music is funk.
Oh, I mean, it's got to be good though. I mean, like, it's not Jaco. Well, Jaco Pastorius was the original bass player for P-Funk.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had, and the name slips my mind, that started playing with P-Funk and just blew him away. Jesus. My mind
but I also do have that soft spot for a good bass line.
Yes. I mean, because.
Take me for a walk, boyfriend. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. If it's a good bass line, it just makes everything just. It gets the ladies up and dancing, but you have to have like the tight drums in there to follow along with it to make it work. Because at that
heartbeat. That's the heartbeat, but the bass is the soul.
Exactly. The Electric Underground. Yeah. Well, that was the Electric Underground with Jaco Pastorius was pretty badass. And oh God, what was his name that took over the place? Because he also did a song with Fatboy Slim, where he was playing bass for that particular song that Fatboy Slim did with and if you see the music video, it's the one that had the Mummies good stuff. Yeah, here come the Mummies.
Here come the Mummies.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
It was. Oh Jesus! His name is still slipping my mind, but he did a music for Fatboy Slim, and you had Christopher Walken that was dancing on it.
Oh yeah. Oh no! That was God. I can't remember. I used to love that song. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, the bass player that did the bass lines for that, he used to play with Parliament, and his name, damn it, just slips my mind.
I'm just trying to remember the name of the
Yes,
song.
it was Bootsy Collins. Thank you. Bootsy Collins. Yeah, it was Bootsy Collins. Yeah, Bootsy is badass.
Hey, resting bitch face. Good to see you.
Oh, I love it. It's resting bitch. I love that name.
That's great.
Want more Rosalind Duke? Yes, absolutely. If you want more Rosalind Duke, then you should go check her out because that is awesome.
We're just getting started.
Oh, yes. and I mean, and that is the thing. A lot of people don't understand the amount of information that is out there from these people. And it's not because we're out there like trying to dig up their lives. It's like they've exposed their lives on the internet. They've done this through court filings. They've done it through all of the shenanigans of trying, I don't know what it is, clout.
Well, which one are we talking about?
Any of them.
Well, I mean, I think with like LP, you've got somebody who befriends perfect strangers online and then just overshares. But then you've got somebody like Lips who is just, let me tell you all about me, and just can't stop, right? So I think you've got like there's just such a weird combination of people. And then you've got some people who just have to blather on about how smart they are and how, I know everything all the time. Everything I know is I know everything. And they're always fucking wrong. And I'm like, if wrong was an Olympic sport, I'm just saying we'd have like the top 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I mean, and then you've got attorneys that have gotten thrown out of being able to practice for their shenanigans.
Oh, well, there's those too. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, yet again, that I noticed sort of a pattern with this group. They're all criminals in some way, shape, or form. They've got this idea that if they can harass somebody enough, that they'll get money out of them because they just want them to go away.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it's a grift. It's a really sad grift. The only thing is they reached too high, and they went after somebody that's just like, I'm going to tear you apart.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's also it's kind of reminds me of the movie Catfish. I know we joke about them catfishing, but remember the movie Catfish?
Yeah.
I mean, he was always after the biggest fish, you know, and maybe you tried to hook the wrong one. That's all I'm saying. They're just dragging you straight out of the water.
I've got no crystal ball on how all of this is going to flush out. You know,
the toilet. I'm going to say with the toilet.
With the toilet. That would be about right. No, I mean,
Angie.
But I'm seeing like a pattern.
Yeah.
And when I see these kinds of patterns of money, and this is why I showed everybody way back, what is it, months ago, about the couple that hired this homeless guy to pose as being homeless and how he helped them out, and they wanted to help him out. They ran a GoFundMe, and how they used all of that money to buy themselves BMWs, new cars, new toys, gambling trips. They spent that money on themselves, and they threw them some cash along the way just to keep them satiated. But the overall thing was,
Loverboy, how much do you think's left?
How much do I think is left?
How much do you think is left?
I would say however much they want to be left.
I don't think there's anything left.
And when I first brought this up, I started, and this I could be completely wrong, but my suspicion is that an actual attorney got some big chunk of cash out of all of this. Mm-hmm. That there was a couple of wannabe writers, or what do you call them, journalists maybe, that got some big payouts out of it. That some people that were holding the money got some big payouts for helping just, you know, direct and send things certain ways. And I think that, you know, they misused funds and made sure that their people got well taken care of along the way. Mm-hmm. And whenever I first looked at this and I saw how much money was being raised, we're only talking about what you know of, what you see. You're not talking about those private cash apps, those Venmos that were coming in. Every single time that they were running those donations, every time that they were running those fundraisers, that money was being raised in the name of somebody else, and it was being sent to their bank accounts. Now, as far as the accounting goes, I don't know. I mean, I could sit there and guess all day long. I could say it was over 200,000. I would probably be wrong. But my rough guesstimate is it's probably somewhere running around 120, 130,000, if not more, that was raised using a child, using a grift. And it's not over, Rosalind. And I say this in all seriousness, it's not over, because I can see, and I'm telling you right now, I can see where they're going with this, because all you have to do is just watch the game that they're playing. What is the next grift that they're going to be doing? And they've made it very clear. They've shown their hand that the next grift is they need to raise money to get this child put into guardianship. And who else can do it except for an attorney that is a guardianship attorney?
Well, I think that's kind of simplified, actually. I think it's a little bit more intricate than that.
I'm sure it is more intricate, but I'm being very simple.
We can have a spitball session on it at another time. I don't want to do that forward facing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I think the money's gone.
Yeah. I would say the money is well far gone.
Yeah.
And they're looking at having a bankruptcy court open up those documents and being able to look at them.
I mean, it's kind of beautiful if you think about it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to run a con and you see a con trying to take place and you think, oh, I could make this better. You go in there, you make it better. You raise a bunch of money and then you tell the person, I can't give you any because you're going to have to file bankruptcy to get out of this lawsuit. So we'll hold it for you. We're just going to hold it for you. So you can't claim that you ever received any money. Now, we'll drop off some goods. We'll give you what you need. We'll keep you afloat. But then we've also got to pay these journalists for hire and this other lunatic, and it'll be fine. It's all good. We're gonna raise more money. There's gonna be more money. Look what we've already raised. We're gonna raise more money. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the bottom falls out. Oh no. Well, go ahead and file that bankruptcy, girl.
Yeah. Well, they've gotten exposed.
Yeah.
And it shows how much of a panic they're in because every single stream that they're doing currently is showing how horrible Lynette is, how horrible, how much she hates her. You don't want to do this, but we would never say anything bad about her. We're just going to say how horrible she is. How long do you think it is before they start saying how horrible John is and cut him out? Because right now he's their way in. Mm-hmm. How long do you think it is before they start turning on their own people?
What do you mean start?
Well, not that they. No, I mean where they have to find a whole new group of people.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's probably already started.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that they've reached out to some people that do guardianships and they've started?
I think somebody might be researching how to become a guardian.
You think? You think someone is doing that?
Oh yeah. And
why would you ever do such a thing?
With some shady guardianship attorneys that can tell you exactly how to fill out the forms and become a guardian, and then all of a sudden you can control all kinds of people, and not just LP and HG, but like think bigger. How many more senior citizens are there in Florida? I mean, is it a retirement place? I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of people that are out there all by themselves that you could totally take all their money and no one would ever notice. I don't know. Sounds like a fun game to me, huh?
Wow. Nobody would ever be that stupid to do something like that, would they? Especially if they're in the middle of a lawsuit. What happens if they get exposed? Jeez,
we'll just change our names.
Yeah. I mean, because you still have, how many different names do you have that you've used, different aliases?
487.
Ross has been keeping count, just so you guys know.
Well, it depends on how many combinations of the words you put together. Like if you do them in the right order, you can really get a lot of work out of that.
Shady Acres gives a whole new meaning. Exactly.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, the problem is that they're playing with people who actually have brains, and we can see it. Yes. Oh, 1 billion, Rosalind, tell the truth. 1 billion variations of my new names. Yeah. And the more names you keep adding on, the more combinations you get, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's good stuff, though. I mean, I will say the implosion has been intoxicating.
Well, the implosion was already talked about months ago.
I know.
I mean, it was just a matter of time before it happened. And I've said this multiple times. I've said this multiple times here. Lynette would be very wise to cut ties from Bubbles, cut ties from Lips, cut ties from the Lees, and take Tug up on his damn offer and really, really pay attention to what he's saying, because as much as it's going to hurt whenever it first happens, and it is going to hurt, it is going to be painful, you are going to see shit come down around you like you've never seen before. But the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. All you have to do, reach out to him, let his attorney take care of it. He'll make sure that these people do not take any more of that money. And any money that they took is going to be held accountable. All you got to do is just reach out to him. That's it. Reach out to him and say, we need to have a talk. Here's the information. Here's what I know. Don't lie. Don't try to sideswipe it. Know that it is going to hurt because it's going to come at you unlubricated. But I will tell you, you much rather do it now than 6 months from now, whenever the shit really hits the fan and they've already worked up their PR group. Right now is the time to do it, because I'm telling you, you take him up on it, and it's one of those where you take and you go, I've got a breath of relief. And
well, there's a freedom. There's a freedom in saying, you know what, I was wrong.
Yeah.
And, for lack of a better term, falling on your knees and saying, God help me, and let somebody help you get out of the situation you got yourself into.
And it's not going to take the situation completely away that you got yourself into. And they've never made a promise that it would. What they're telling you is the situation before it gets worse, and it will get much worse. I mean, you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. You're seeing the little internet drama shit happen right now. Whenever 3D hits you and it's not online, it's the behind the scenes, the kind of stuff that nobody can expose, because now you've got a child involved. Those kinds of things that you are not able to see, that you can't talk about.
Yep.
You want to get ahead of this shit so fucking quick. And I can't even express myself on this. It is just the tip. It's more than just the tip. I'm telling you, you're right now looking at getting completely ramrodded, and you think that Bubbles is doing this to help you out. There's a reason why he was anxious. He was anxious to make sure that you got left behind, because I guarantee you it wasn't Michelle that reached out and said, or Lynette, or whatever, fucking Ruby, whatever name she's going by. It was not her that came up with the idea for the bankruptcy. It wasn't her that decided to fire Bruce. It was Bruce that reached out to her and said, you need to do this. Why do you think he did that? Because he is also being sued in the same damn case that you're being sued in. And it would look really, really bad whenever his shit hits the fan. All his garbage that he's been pulling, whenever it hits the fan and he's still representing you, he is ready to throw you under the bus. And if you think that he's helping you out,
he's been driving it. He's just waiting to back it up and roll over her again. What is she thinking? I mean, do you think that Fleesa is running this show? No. No, she got permission. She needed permission to run over Lynette.
I don't know. She thinks she's out of the lawsuit because she filed bankruptcy. She messaged that. I know. And who do you think told her this? Who do you think told her this? It was
Battle buses.
It was the same guy that his battle buses.
Battle of the struggle buses.
Yes. and whenever you sit there and you look at this and you go, do they not see what's happening? And you realize, no, they don't see what's happening because they're so deep into it.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I told you everything you wanted to hear all the time, like, oh, this is going to work out exactly like your dreams. Okay. Like this, I'm going to make all of your dreams come true. And you just keep getting told that. You want to believe that. You want so badly to believe that. And there's a reason why there's a phrase that the easiest person to con is a con man. They want to win the big one. They want the whale.
The only problem is there is no whale.
I know. They don't know that, though. The fantasy land is just... it's just amazing.
I don't understand why Florida DCF is fine with HG living in a shed, sleeping in a hammock, no electricity, no bathroom. What the hell is wrong with these DCF people? Blows your mind.
Well, the no electricity thing is new or impending. So if you can show that you have electricity, that's all they really care about.
Yeah.
They don't. And do you think there's a reason why those porta potties showed up? There was a problem with the plumbing situation. So there's two things they care about: electricity and plumbing. So they had to figure that out. And with the electricity, possibly being cut off at any day, at any moment, at any time with no warning because the permit expired, that's a problem. It's a big problem. All of it's a problem. I know that's all of it's a problem. I'm saying from DCF.
Well, and you have to understand that they'll try to blame this on Jeremy. Jeremy had nothing to do with this.
No, he didn't.
This is a situation, and I think Lynette's finally starting to realize that this is a situation that she got herself into because she was trusting of people that were using her and her child and her situation to raise money for their own pocketbooks.
Angie posted smiling for screenshot. Catch this, bitch. Look, I have no problem saying what my opinions are, but I can tell you, Lynette's in the worst pickle she's ever found herself in.
Yeah.
I mean, despite that one time in Iowa.
Well, yeah. Lisa puts money in a trust for HG so it can't be touched. Well, that's not how it works. So you have to understand, Buck Naked, is there is a guardian for HG. That guardian would be LMNOP. LMNOP is in a bankruptcy. Any money that gets put into any sort of trust for that child will be looked at by the bankruptcy court. So if she could put $1 million in a trust and the bankruptcy will throw that stuff back. They will kick it right back to where it was originally. A trustee has that ability. Why do you think they want to delay the bankruptcy as long as possible? Because they have to report every single bit of funding that comes into that household. And her being the guardian for HG is part of that. If there's unclaimed money there, the trustee will find it. The trustee will bring all of that stuff. They will roll it right back out, and they will be looking at Felice's bank accounts. They'll be looking at the person that wrote the check and sent the money in for her bankruptcy filing. Why do you think someone decided to skip town? Do you think it was because there's no extradition in that particular country?
Yeah, well, Sharon, the trust fund can happen without the guardian's approval, but the trustee then owns the trust fund and can control it. You can bust a trust. It's not that hard.
Yeah, and a bankruptcy trustee will do that. A bankruptcy trustee is looking at every single penny that was being used, and you have to remember that they raised the money for LMNOP at the very onset of this. It was for her. It was all about LMNOP. Every single bit of that was about LMNOP. And she has not seen hide nor hair. Whenever you start using money to pay taxes out of it, and you're saying, well, I'm doing it because I'm paying the taxes on this property, who owns the property? Not only her, but JC or John Crook. I mean, this isn't hard to understand. I mean, they apparently don't seem to understand that all of this is going to roll back on them. And because they're using this money, interstate commerce, the kind of fines is not small.
No.
For each offense, you're looking at 10 years, $10,000 for each offense.
Yep. In federal prison.
And they know it. Why do you think they're trying to separate themselves away from her so quickly? It's not a hard grasp.
I think there's a phrase for that. I think it's called take the money and run. I think that's what it's called. I think that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll be abandoned. The problem I see is that Felisa, she's not going to be able to let go of the channel because she thinks she can just change subjects and do it again.
She hasn't changed any subjects. She's just shifting for her narrative that she's about to come out with.
Yeah.
She's
you know what I'm
before.
saying? Like she'll abandon LMNOP.
Oh, she did that a week ago, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
Well, I think she's been a little scared, but somebody gave her permission to go full bore.
Who would do such a thing?
I can't imagine.
Well, who do you think would tell her to go and do something stupid like that? I mean, I know that there's the smartest person in the room always, but who in the hell would say, this is what you need to do? Maybe, wasn't it weird, the timing that happened? It was
so bizarre.
Right after, they were just sitting there going, no, you're wrong. And then all of a sudden got really quiet, but yet they're still bleating into their ear. And next thing you know, they just say, see you, bye. Later, bitches.
Yeah. And there's little paper cups doing a toast next to a mountain in Armenia.
No, you'd never do such a thing.
I'd never. No. Who would ever?
Tiny bubbles in her wine makes her happy, makes her feel fine.
Go wiggly.
Everybody have a wonderful night. Make sure that you jump in here tomorrow. What's happening
tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I will be on tomorrow morning. I'll have a nice, easy stream. And tomorrow night, probably about 6 o'clock, I'll be with Mo in the Deep End.
Mm.
So Mo and I, we've been going over the Twin Flame stuff. That's it. That ends up being a Rumble only exclusive. Okay. So what happens on Monday, we're going to do the first part of it here. Let you guys know exactly where the link is. You can jump over on Rumble. You can catch the rest of the stream. We try to keep it under 2 hours. It might go over, but it's okay. And we finish that off, and it is the most insane kind of culty shit you've ever seen. So stay tuned for that stuff. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, good Irish spring. Here I come.
Shorts make me feel happy.
Make me feel happy. Everybody, we'll see you on the flip side.
Good night, everybody.
And make sure that you go and check out Rosalind. Peace, y'all.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny, so grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more.
You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Pop a nut, shizzy daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're relevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Pop a nut, shizzy daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Pop a Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's. Agenda will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same effing thing.